For months, I worked grueling extra warehouse shifts to give my 7-year-old daughter, Ava, the dream birthday party she deserved after my tight post-divorce years. The absolute crown jewel of the celebration was a beautiful blue bicycle with a front basket, hidden away in my garage for a month. But my sister Rachel arrived alongside our mother, immediately casting a toxic shadow of bitter financial envy over the entire venue. Rachel had been weaponizing her own bitter post-divorce resentment for years, treating anyone else's financial stability as a personal assault while our mother mindlessly enabled her behavior. When Ava finally opened her gifts and burst into tears of absolute joy upon seeing the bike, Rachel's face twisted into a tight, volatile smile. The moment my daughter stepped out to the bathroom, the celebration disintegrated into absolute madness. A sudden, violent crash silenced the entire arcade room as Rachel systematically stomped, smashed, and destroyed every single one of Ava's brand new birthday gifts. She stood over the wreckage, ruthlessly bending the bicycle frame and tearing the head off a new doll just as my daughter walked back into the room. With terrifying malice, Rachel sneered that Ava wouldn't grow up spoiled, while our mother casually laughed and declared the destruction was a punishment. Ava burst into uncontrollable, heartbroken tears as I violently slammed a chair aside, fiercely stepping between them. Rachel completely lost her mind, shrieking that a 7-year-old didn't deserve expensive gifts, while the shocked parents in the room stood frozen in absolute disgust. I ruthlessly cut the cords on our family dynamic right there, tossing $40 at them and ordering them to call an Uber and get the hell out of my sight. The next morning, my mother tried to casually downplay the psychological assault while Rachel proudly refused to apologize. Realizing peace was permanently dead, I weaponized my position as the sole manager of my late father's estate. I systematically gathered the financial records, exposing the fact that our mother had secretly funneled over $40,000 of the grandkids' inheritance directly to Rachel. I blasted the certified bank statements to my brother and younger sister, instantly blowing the family dynamic to absolute pieces. The financial exposure completely shattered my mother's web of lies, revealing she had denied college tuition money to my brother's son while funding Rachel's luxury vacations. 3 days later, my mother showed up at my doorstep weeping about the family's sudden aggressive backlash. When she predictably tried to excuse the behavior by whining that Rachel was simply struggling, I coldly cut her off, handing her a $2,000 invoice for the property damage. She silently wrote the check, permanently stripped of her authority, and she now knocks before ever setting foot near my home.